Hey, sweetie, are you free at all to talk?
Yeah, I guess. It'll have to be quick though, as I'm on my lunch break and it only lasts an hour.
Yeah, of course. I was trying to catch you during lunch. Looks like I timed it just right.
So, what's wrong?
It's just, I've been looking over our statements from the bank for the last few months, and quite a lot of money has come out. And I can't really see where or why it's been needed. Is there anything you needed to tell me? I mean, there's quite a lot being spent on unnecessary things. Have you developed a bit of a spending problem? Because if you have, there are people who can help with that. We can go see a professional.
No, everything's fine. I've got it all under control. Besides, everything I spend my money on is completely necessary, so I don't know what you're going on about there. Also, you're kind of making me feel bad. You're pretty much saying that you don't trust me to be responsible with money. You really think that I'm such an idiot that I just spend it all in luxuries?
No, of course not, sweetie. I just thought that maybe you hadn't realized how much you had spent recently. I know that it can happen sometimes. I'm sure I've spent more than I've needed to on occasion. I just wanted to check and make sure that everything was okay. I mean, it is my money too, so I kind of have a right to be concerned about it if it looks like something strange is happening.
Wow, so now you're gonna try and guilt trip me? Real fair. I know that we share finances, I'm not an idiot, but sometimes I might need to spend a little bit more. Is that okay, Mr. Bank Manager?
What? No, I'm sorry. If you want me to trust you more with the finances, then I need to do that. I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
I know, but what you were saying still hurts though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Look, I'm just gonna go and calm down a little bit. Just promise me that you'll relax about the money. I've got everything under control.
Okay, I will.
Okay, thanks. It means a lot that you're trusting me.
Yeah, of course. If you need any help at all, don't hesitate to ask me.
I won't. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm just finishing my lunch.
Okay then, see you later. Ethan, what on earth has happened?
Whoa, calm down. What do you mean?
I mean that I've just checked the monthly statements again, and in these last 3 months, you've spent thousands of dollars from our joint savings account. Not to mention that there's also a warning letter from the bank reminding you that you owe them over $30,000 from your credit cards. You told me that you were handling it. I trusted you. What happened?
Oh, that. Well, to be honest, I was just kind of hoping that you wouldn't find out. I meant to hide those statements from you before you found them.
What? How can you say that? Of course I'd find out. I'm your wife.
Hang on, don't shout at me. I did try to get it back, you know.
Just start from the beginning. How did you spend this much money?
Okay, well, some of it was on essentials, you know? New clothes, new shoes, and stuff like that. I even got myself a nice new watch. I wanted a Rolex, but I didn't have enough credit on my card to be able to afford one. Anyway, that was what I spent some of the money on.
And the rest of it?
Fine. I spent quite a lot on a new car and some other things that I thought would be a good thing to have.
A new car? Hang on, I've not seen this new car.
Yeah, well, when I say new car, I mean like new to me as I've not owned it before. Really, it's quite a vintage thing that needs a fair bit of work to get it back into the best condition.
What? So where is this car then?
I put it in a nearby garage. Didn't want it getting stolen or anything, and our house doesn't have it anywhere to put it as the garage only fits one car.
A car is quite a massive purchase. How come you never told me about this?
Because I knew you'd be against it. You'd say it was too much money or something and wouldn't let me get it. Even though it's a car that I've been wanting for years now. Ever since I could drive, actually.
Yeah, but that car has put us into major debt. Like, we owe thousands of dollars to the bank. Not to mention everything else you've spent.
Well, it's not like I haven't tried getting the money back. When I first got into debt, I went to the casino in town and tried my hardest. I actually had quite a nice little pot going. But then I kinda lost it when I bet it all. I just thought I was on a roll, you know?
You do know that the house always wins in the casino?
Yeah, well, now I do. So, how can we sort this mess out?
Well, you could sell the car you bought. Maybe that would raise a bit of money.
No way, that's my car now. I'm gonna keep it and do it up.
I guess we have no other choice than to work really hard then. If we're frugal with our money over the next year or so, we should be able to save enough up to pay off the debt before we rack up too much interest.
We? You're gonna help me pay it off?
Well, I did say our finances were kind of intertwined, not to mention you're my husband. I vowed I'd be with you through richer or poorer. Well, time to put that to the test. But as a couple, we need to help each other out. You're going to need to pull your socks up as well and start putting money away for the credit card payments. If we don't get a handle on this debt quickly, then we could end up losing everything if the bank takes it from us, including your new car and the house.
Of course, I'll help in any way I can. I love having an older wife who knows how to handle these things.
I'm only older by a few years, and anyway, it's not going to be easy. To get rid of this much debt is going to require us to really focus and work hard. You're going to have to get a second job as well, as we still need money to live off of. I'm already working flat out at the hospital, but I'll see if I can pick up any more shifts as well.
You mean I've got to find another job on top of the one I already have? Why can't you do that? I mean, it just seems a bit unfair is all.
Well, like I just explained, I can't get another job as my work at the hospital takes up pretty much all of my time. Being a nurse isn't easy, you know?
Oh, and my job is?
Well, not to be funny, but it's easier than mine, that's for sure. You get to sit in the office all day and go home at a reasonable time. I'm stuck doing random shifts at all sorts of times throughout the day. Not to mention I deal with people who could actually be dying. It's a very stressful job. Also, this is your debt, so you should be the one to make the most efforts to sort it out. It's only fair.
Well, not really.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I might have kind of racked up the debt a little, but that's only because you never let me buy anything fun. What's the point of having money if you can't do anything fun with it?
But is it really worth the cost of all this debt? It's only going to get worse if you don't pay it off quickly, and it can even affect any purchases you might want to make in the future, like a house or something. As a couple now, we need to check with each other when we want to buy expensive things, so that we know exactly what the situation with our money is.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't be a couple.
Huh?
Well, if being together means that I can't even spend my own money how I'd like, then I don't think this is gonna work out.
Are you seriously saying you want to leave me?
Well, what's the point of being together anyway if we're constantly gonna be working and not spending any time together? Of course, if you got a second job as well, then we'd be able to pay the debt off quicker and spend more time together. But if you don't want to do that...
No, I see your point. I'll look for a second job too, okay?
Okay, great. I knew you'd come around. Well, I better get back to work. This money isn't gonna earn itself. Oh, could you make that pasta dish I really like for dinner? Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Sure. No problem. Love you. Ethan? Where are you? It's really late.
Oh, Han, I'm just hanging out with some friends. We're having a great time. I've been under so much stress lately with my new job that I needed a bit of time to unwind.
But Ethan, we can't afford to be spending money like this. We owe the bank so much already.
Relax, will you? I'm not out. I'm at the garage where my car is. I bought like a box of beer and we're just chilling here. Hardly any money's been spent. Only on the drinks and some takeout.
Oh, but that can still be quite expensive, especially if you have a lot of friends there and they're all expecting you to pay for their things. Not to mention the month before you spent over $1,000 on new parts for that car of yours. I swear, it's been much more of a financial death trap than anything I've ever bought before. If you're not going to take your debt seriously, then I'm not going to help you pay it off. It's not fair for me to kill myself working when you're not bothering to help with this debt properly.
I've been working my butt off for the last year to pay for this stupid debt. The least I deserve is a little bit of time with my friends to blow off some steam.
Well, what about me?
What about you?
I'm tired and fed up and would love to spend some time with my friends. I'd love to spend some quality time with you as well. But you just seem to avoid me and only come to me when you want money.
Well, it's not my fault that the sight of you annoys me at the minute.
What?
Yeah, I know you mean well, but the fact that you're pushing me so hard to pay back this debt is really making me start to resent you. I just wanted some time to chill out, away from your nagging and stuff.
I see. I guess I'll leave you to chill out then.
Great, thanks. Thank God she shut up. Can you believe I've actually put up with her the last year just to pay this stupid debt off? Laura? Babe.
Wrong chat, babe.
Oh no.
So, I take it that you've been seeing this Laura behind my back then? How long has that been going on?
Well, what? No, I haven't been seeing anyone. That was just a joke text I sent you to try and be funny. Obviously, it didn't work too well. So sorry about that, babe.
Uh-huh, sure. You do realize that I wasn't born yesterday, right?
Hannah, I swear, I can explain.
Explain what? How you've been trying to use me to work myself to death to pay off all of your debts? And then once that's done, you'll divorce me or something, right?
How did you...
Like I said, I'm not an idiot. Not like you, anyway.
Huh? How am I the idiot?
Did you really think that you were being sneaky all these months? I've known about you and your girlfriend for ages now.
What? How? Why didn't you say anything?
You're not exactly the best at sneaking around, and I didn't say anything because I wanted to teach you a lesson. You know all of that debt I've supposedly been paying off? Yeah, that's not exactly true. After I found out that you were cheating on me, I stopped making my monthly payments. The debt is all in your name, not mine, so it doesn't affect me anyway.
What? Why would you do that? Now there's gonna be thousands still left for me to pay.
Yeah, pretty much. Why should I pay off your debts when you've been nothing but a horrible husband to me? Instead, I've been saving up and I've actually bought myself a lovely new apartment. It's much bigger than the one we're in now and even has a balcony overlooking the river that I can sit out on. And do you want to know the best part?
What?
There's no obnoxious man lazing around the place and acting like a teenager, ordering me to tidy up after him. I honestly don't know what I saw in a childish man such as yourself. Thank you for making it easy for me to leave.
You can't just leave me with all this debt. I'm your husband.
About that, I've left the divorce papers for you to sign on the kitchen table. You might want to do it ASAP. Otherwise, I will be taking you to court for scamming me. Your choice.
But...
Oh, and you can stay at your friend Laura's tonight. I don't want you back in this house whilst I'm in it. Goodbye and good riddance, Ethan.
Hannah, wait!
After I left Ethan, I moved into my new apartment and I couldn't have been happier with it. All of that extra work also meant I had quite a bit of money left over to do whatever I wanted with it. At the minute, I'm thinking about traveling somewhere abroad. As for Ethan, with the revelation that he still has thousands of dollars to pay off, he had to pick up more shifts at his 2 jobs. His girlfriend Laura also left him, claiming that he was way too poor to be with. It looks like Ethan is going to be dealing with the consequences of his actions for a very long time.